Now let's first understand what are available broad-based NSE indices. If you rank the stocks listed on NSE on the basis of their free float market capitalization, and then you took only top 50 stocks, it and if you create an index for them, then it is Nifty 50 index. Similarly, I'm listing down all the indices that we are considering for our analysis. So this is Nifty Next 50, also known as Nifty Junior Nifty, which constitutes rank 51st to 100 stocks. Then this is Nifty 100. This is up to 100. The stocks are called large cap stocks. So this consists of rank first to 100, top 100 stocks basically. Then there is Nifty Midcap 150. So from rank 101 to 250, these stocks are included in this index. And then we have Nifty Large and Midcap 250 stocks. So this is basically a equal weighted average of Nifty 100 and Nifty Midcap 150 stocks. Then we have Nifty 200. So this index consists of top 200 stocks. Then we will also consider Nifty Small Cap 250. These are the stocks from rank 251 to 500. And finally, we will have Nifty 500 index, which consists of top 500 stocks listed in the NSE on the basis of free float market capitalization. Now note that these index, their constituents are market cap weightage based. What does it mean is on the basis of their market cap, their weightage is decided. So even if within, let's say, in Nifty 50, the stocks which market capitalization is very high, their weightage is also higher. Now this image represents all these indices correctly. Now if you plot 15 years SIP rolling returns for Nifty 50, and now let's overlap other indices on this plot. Orange is Nifty 100, green is Nifty 200, and red one is Nifty 500. So if you see, more or less all these four indices more or less follow the Nifty 50 path only. There is no considerable variation, and only in the case of Nifty 500 we see there is some deviation from Nifty 50. If you plot these in the form of box plot, it makes then more sense because we have these values. First let me explain what does it mean. So mu is average value, that is mean value, and sigma is standard deviation. So what is desirable case? If we have higher mu and lesser standard deviation. So we want index which is giving on an average higher returns, but their variation in returns should be as low as possible. If you compare these four index, more or less they are giving same return in the range of 11 to 11.5%, and more or less their standard deviation is in the same levels. The reason for this similar performance is because the top stocks in all the indices are highly skewed. So I'm just listing out the weightage of top 10 stocks in all this index. So you can see the case for Nifty 50. The top 10 stocks are taking 35% of the weightage of out of 100%, and remaining 490 stocks are represented in remaining 65%. So even if you plot these four indices and calculate the correlation of this with respect to Nifty 50, it will come more than 0.095. So basically they are more or less represent Nifty 50 only. So takeaway is Nifty 50 correctly more or less represents all these four indices. So in case you have option to choose one index out of these four, you can anyway select Nifty 50 or Nifty 100 because more or less these four will give same level of average returns at same level of variation in the returns. Now let's bring in the junior Nifty with respect to Nifty 50, and here you see a clear cut overperformance or above the Nifty 50 level in all the possible points that we have seen in this plot. Nifty 50, next 50 has given better returns than Nifty 50. In case of mid cap 150 and small cap 250 index, this gray plot represents Nifty mid cap 150, and this color represents small cap 250. And now let's bring junior Nifty as well here. So here you see a small cap 250 index is not even beating the Nifty next 50 or Nifty 50 index. Now this plot represents SIP returns, 15 years SIP rolling returns for Nifty 100, Nifty large cap, Nifty mid cap 150, and their weighted average. So as by definition, Nifty large and mid cap 250 is weighted average of their parent index. So their returns are also more or less in between these two indices. Now let us represent all these cases in box plot format. Now, if you compare Nifty 50 with Nifty Midcap 150, you see Nifty Midcap 150 has given on an average 4% higher returns than Nifty 150. The second observation, Nifty Large and Midcap 250 is exactly in between Nifty Midcap 150 and Nifty 50, or more or less Nifty 100 as well. Now you say the interesting case for Nifty Small Cap 250. Nifty Small Cap 250 is not giving is giving less returns than in fact Nifty Next 50 and Nifty Mid Cap 150 as well. An important thing to note here, it is having highest variation, means the spread of the returns from small cap 250 is very high. So even if it is slightly giving better returns than Nifty 50, it does not make sense to use this index for our investment. And that is the reason we have not chosen the small cap 250 category in our earlier actively mutual fund analysis. The takeaway from this comparison is, if you have option to choose for your investment, do not consider small cap 250 index as an option for your investment. If you want mid cap exposure to your investment, you can definitely consider any of these two, that is mid cap 150 or large and mid cap 250. And if you want slightly excess returns with large cap constituents, with large cap only, then you can choose Nifty Next 50. Now these are the plots which compares their mutual funds with their equal weighted index. So equal weight means instead of unlike Nifty 50 when all the stocks are market cap weightage based, but here all the stocks have same weightage. So in Nifty 50 equal weight, all the stocks have 2% weightage. So you can see here almost half of the time equal weight index beat the Nifty 50, but in second half it is not able to beat the Nifty 50. Same case with Nifty 100 and Nifty 100 equal weight index. So if you plot them in box plot format, so you see more or less they give same return with same level of standard deviation. In fact, if you go to the fine detail level, you see Nifty 50 has given more returns with less standard deviation with respect to the Nifty 50 equal index, and same observation for Nifty 100 and Nifty 100 equal weight as well. The takeaway from this plot is, if you have option to choose Nifty 50 or Nifty 50 equal weight, then always choose Nifty 50, because equal weight index does not seem to give extraordinary returns and is not reducing risk as well.